Welcome back to ERPNext Academy. In this lesson, we are going to understand two important views inside ERPNext. One of them is the list view and the other one is the form view. Let's walk through this together on screen. I am going to go into the awesome search, or what is called the global search. We looked at that in a previous in a video earlier, in an earlier video, and I'm going to look for sales order. When I'm here, there is two things that I'm going to see, two sales orders. If I had 100 sales orders, I would see the first 20 now, and then there would be this, of course, buttons here to go into the 100, 500, or even 2,500. So it's always going to show you the first 20, the way Frappe is done. And then when you are looking at the first 20, this is what is referred to as the list view. And in the list view, this you look at records in a table format. So this shows you multiple records, many entries in a table format, and you can scroll them. You can filter. Filters is ideally here, but I'm going to be diving into this later. You can also filter by this status, and then you can also do something like search. For example, if I come here and look for customer, I can look for John Doe, and that's going to filter all sales orders by John Doe, and so on and so forth. Again, we are going to look at the filters in a future video in detail. And then you can also perform bulk actions. Like for example, if I pick on that, it's going to select all of them. And here on the actions button, there is a number of actions that I can perform on this list as a bulk. Now, when I click on one of these, for example, if I pick this one that is in draft and I open it, it opens the details of that one record. And this is what we refer to as the form view. So in the form view, we look at one document at a time, and you look at the details of that document. You are also able to edit. For example, I can change this date to maybe 27 and save. It's saying that you cannot change that because of this, so I can also remove that. The expected date is supposed to be probably also around there. So you can see ideally what I'm doing is editing this document. You can also submit the document if it is submittable. You see, if I click on yes, it will be submitted. And you can also see the history of this document. If you scroll down here, you can see here we have the history of that document. So this is what is referred to as the activity log, and some people can also refer to it as an audit log. It depends on how you want to call it. So in the form view, you look at one document and the details of one document, and you can also take actions against that one document, like editing it, submitting it, changing whatever it is that you want to change there. So how can we conclude this video? We can conclude by saying that the list view is where you see multiple records, and you can take bulk actions in those multiple records, or you can search to filter them or search a specific record. And then the form view is where you see just one record, and then you can take actions for that one record. In the next video, we are going to explore filters, search, column customization, and how to make your list incredibly powerful.